Yes, it is possible that you have some feeling or some activity in your lataif, not only when you meet fellow students, but people in general, or it's also possible when you visit certain places. So what happens is when you do the spiritual practices, we all know that we receive blessings, and through the blessings, we are also receiving special knowledge, which is called the revealed knowledge or the inner knowledge through our hearts. And it is through this knowledge that we develop an insight or an intuition. And this intuition helps us to know other people and, as I said, places better. And the way it happens is in the form of some experience that you have or activity that you feel in your lataif. It could be expansion or contraction, or it could be again like you feel it during the meditation. It could be some pain or sensation. So the anything which is positive, for example, if your heart gets expanded when you meet someone, that means that's a positive thing. Similarly, if your heart gets contracted when you are at a particular place, that means there is something wrong. So it gives you a negative signal. Now, this may not be just limited to heart. There could be activity in other lataif. Sometimes you can feel activity in all the lataif that you have in the chest. So you can have this activity in the entire chest area. Now, as you grow on the path, as you make spiritual progress, then the quality of this intuition develops further, and you also get guidance in your normal day-to-day life activities of your day-to-day life. But the main question that was about this activity in the lataif when you meet people and visit certain places, that's very true. At the same time, those students who don't feel it should not be discouraged, and they should not think that they are not making progress. Just like when there are certain students who don't have any experience or not many experiences during their practices. Similarly, they may not have this kind of an activity in their lataif. And the reason is is exactly the same. I have said it earlier. It depends on a person. It varies from person to person. There are some people who are very sensitive. Some people are not sensitive. And depending on the sensitivity level of a person, there could be it could vary, and it has absolutely no relation to the progress. So if a student doesn't feel any activity or doesn't have any experience during the practices or doesn't feel any activity while meeting people, that doesn't mean that he or she is not making progress.